time had arrived on the island, but with it came its own set of problems. The tracks on Thomas's branch line had bent in the sun, forcing all trains to be cancelled. Bertie arrived to take Thomas's passengers, whilst Toby and the workmen set about repairing the line. Percy went to work with Duck at the harbour. Leaving Thomas to shunt trucks in the yard. Until one morning the Fat Controller came to see him. "Your work in the yard has been good, but I understand you need a change. Would you like to work with Edward for a few days?" "Oh yes, please, sir." He found Edward at his station, and the two set to work at once. The next day, Thomas was resting in a siding. He was just waking up, ready to go to his next job, when Bill and Ben arrived. Thomas had never properly met the twins before, and didn't know the mischief they caused. "Hello, I'm Thomas." But the twins didn't answer. They just looked at him cheekily. "Oh dear, Bill, not another blue engine. First Edward, then Gordon, and now Thomas. The Fat Controller should really learn how to paint engines a proper colour, like us." "Excuse me, blue is a proper colour. A proper colour for a proper engine." The twins pretended to act surprised. "Ooh, we had no idea you were a proper engine," peeped Bill. "And are those your proper coaches?" asked Ben. "No, these are for Boko," grumbled Thomas. "I'm to take them to him in a minute." "Allow us," peeped Bill. "Yes," said Ben. "You're such a proper hard-working engine, you deserve a rest." "Oh, thank you," said Thomas, suspecting nothing, and he went back to sleep. When Thomas woke up later, he was shocked to find the coaches sat next to him, blocking him in his siding. "Not very proper now, are you?" called the twins. Thomas was fuming. Soon Boko came looking for his coaches, and he sent the twins away. He spoke to Thomas. "You just don't have to take them too seriously." Thomas smiled. "I wish I knew how you deal with them." "Ah, you learn over time. Reminds me of when I first met them." But before Boko could say anything else, Edward arrived. He looked serious. "Take your train and get back here as quick as you can, Boko." "Why, what's up?" "I've just spoken to the station master. He says there's a storm coming tonight," and Edward puffed away to warn others. He was right. That night, a fierce storm raged across the island. When the engines woke up the next morning, they were shocked to find the yard had been flooded. Cargo lay scattered, trucks were derailed, everywhere was a mess. Edward looked down at his buffers. "Don't worry," smiled Thomas. "We'll put everything right." "That's not what I'm worried about," said Edward. "I'm worried about the twins." Meanwhile, Bill and Ben were coming down the line, bickering about last night's storm. "I was not scared." "Yes, you were." "Was not." "Was too." "Was not." "Was too." They were bickering so much that they didn't notice the danger until it was too late. They rounded a curve, and Bill suddenly saw that the track had sunken into the water. "Stop! Stop!" cried Bill. They applied their brakes, but the heavy train pushed them on. The The water sloshed around their cabs and put out their fires. Bill and Ben were stuck. The guards set down the line for help. Meanwhile, the yard had been put back to normal. The water had been drained, and Thomas was just arranging the last of the trucks when he noticed the guard looking exhausted. "You all right, mate?" asked Thomas's driver. "Don't suppose you've got a towel," grumbled the guard, and he explained what happened. "Looks like we're going on a rescue mission, Thomas," shouted his driver. Thomas was excited. He sped down the line and couldn't wait to tease Bill and Ben. But when he arrived, he saw how down they looked and decided it was no time for jokes. He got as close as he could, and his driver and fireman attached a long steel cable between them. And with a heavy heave, Thomas pulled the twins to safety. That evening, the twins spoke to Thomas. "We're sorry we tricked you." "Oh, that's all right," smiled Thomas. "I used to play tricks on the other engines too. Particularly Gordon." "Oh, please tell us," peeped the twins. And so Thomas did, and he firmly felt he had made some new friends.